What is this? Oh, not great. not good. Rend is fun. They have no strength, and it has all strength scaling. Oh, but the dot doesn't. When I saw a spear, I was really hoping it was the spear that's like every 5 attacks trigger your on dash effect. No, it's literally spear. Spear is spear. Oh. That guy wasn't even enchanted and it took 3 attacks. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Alright, we need something juicy. I'd take an aura here. I guess I'll die. I guess you could do Apocalypse Rend. Ooh. That sounds sick. I feel like Blood Infection is probably more the move, though. Oh, man. Okay, we have no strength, but imagine Blood Infection, Savage Wounds. Oh. Every time you auto-attack them, it applies 5 stacks of poison. Oh my gosh. You have to. Blood Infection's awesome. It's just, there isn't that many bleed effects in the game. Okay, I say that there's like 10, or I don't know, I'm making it up. There's definitely not as much as fire effects, because, you know, there's an infusion that does fire. There isn't an infusion that makes people bleed. Should be. Let me see this in action. Perish. Okay, well, you guys aren't strong enough. Perish. What? Did you see that? It only applied Blood Infection on 1 target. So even though we had 3 people bleeding, it would only apply 5 to 1 person. Because it did it on the first person who died, and then it moved to the next person, even though they were all... I don't like the looks of this one. I don't like this. Well, you can find out now. See, look, it's applying on this guy, it's not applying on these guys. I'm sorry, did you just die from only Blood Infection? That's crazy. Crazy cool. What? That was pretty much only Blood Infection. We're going to the dang moon. It's official. You could maybe do something weird with like dashes as well. I'm not a big fan of, is it called exit strategy? Where it's like on dash, tick all of your dots for the number of times equal to your dashes. Well, now that we know Blood Infection doesn't do what I want it to, I'm going to dash and it's not going to apply 5 stacks of poison to every single person I just hit. It's going to apply to 1 guy. Take the obvious cool guy choice. Give me the Zubat. Don't rely on luck, bring me souls. False. What you got for me? I want to take something that has a little bit of strength on it. I don't know if your scaling on your weapon kind of affects what sort of room rewards you get, but if it does, I would like to take... Oh, you have Clever, though. I don't want Clever. I guess it makes your bleed and poison hurt, because those are... They stack up to... They have just whatever scaling. It's 50 on everything. This thing's strong, we can just use it, and it lets us have a block and an armor, so... The only downside is when we cast Rend, it brings the orbital back in. Not great. So I guess Blood Infection is just like a boss killer, or is it just the interaction with Rend? Not I don't know. I'm not going that way. We're gonna find the Giga Bomb set, and then I'm gonna turn my brain off. I can't do that. I gotta stay locked in. Physical resist? You like bleed resist though? Okay, well that's a dumb question because bleed does physical damage. The answer is yes. Yeah, that was dumb. I'll take that. Bro, you have 40 stacks of poison. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking these are trash. Why would you want Master Puppet? We don't know what our passive is. Well, we could check, but it's more fun to figure it out. We might have Soul Reaper. I wasn't paying attention. You're doing like double damage, which makes me kind of think we have Soul Reaper. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna assume we have Soul Reaper, and I'm gonna assume we can. It's a Gamba. One easy way to check: spend 5 souls, see if the damage of your companion goes down. It didn't. We don't have Soul Reaper. I don't know what we're doing. I made all this up. I lied. Oh, we can punch somebody. Bro, I need strength. I need your strongest strength. Can you please hook me up? Nice. I'll get rid of intel on that. I don't even care. I just want the game to not think I'm really into intel. I thought he was gonna go like to Dext or something. I'll be looking on other stuff. We had 12% crit. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't. Try to quickly do math here. So 4 intel is 4 crit. You have baseline 5, so you'd be at 9, but we are at 12. If you had, gosh, reliable talent, that's 10% gold per, or 1% crit per 10 gold, so we'd have 3. That would line up. That makes sense. That would give us 12. But you can really easily double check it. Does my crit go down when I spend all my money on beer? It could. It's been known to. I think I'm gonna drop this, so we'll see if we. Oh, let's check right now. 13, or sorry, it's 12. It needs to go to 13. Yeah, it's reliable talent. Well, that was easy. See how much I actually want to play around with that though, because I most of the time prefer to just keep my beer buff up and then buy dice or gamble everything I own at the arcade. Oh. Fishbone. Peace bone. Hit me with that. Perfect. I want to buy bombs here. This just helps so much. Is it 3? It's 3 for 10. Oh my gosh. Buy 1 bomb for 10, get 2 for free? Something like that. Hook me up. Oh, hook me up. You gotta let it ride. 1 more. I'm addicted. I was too addicted. I was just like, we're totally gonna get 1 more. We also have some dice, so I don't feel that bad. It feels kind of fun, just like, if I was desperate for dice, blow it up on 3. Oh, now I really don't care. 1 maximum mana. Maybe we should have kept that. The reason for keeping Master Puppeteer would be mana beacon because it gives you companion damage, mults your companion damage based on number of mana crystals. But then the set bonus would give that back to us. So a bit of a stretch, but you also had to like know in advance you were gonna find that event room, which, why would you know that? You just wouldn't. So this run is just turning into hunt for savage wounds, but we have to get out of this one strength hole we're currently in. Sure. Okay. Is this... Okay. I was curious if it launched this projectile out of us or out of the orbital, because then it's the orbital. It is kind of cool then. You have the orbital range, because it's going to start it at the very top of the room and start shooting it out from there. It makes your damage happen faster. Damn. Am I that desperate for money? Probably, because we have bread. You know? So yeah, I guess. Hook me up. 27. A little mid, but please stop. Don't give it to the enemies that already blow up once, please. Say rip. That's sick. That's a free lock. Well, it's not free. It costs you an arbitrary amount of money. Please? Thank you. I think I have to take this over this. This could be like two really good things, but we need to dig ourselves out of the strength hole, or else strength's just not gonna show up. Honestly, speaking of seeing things that say rip, I remember I didn't have a skateboard. One of my siblings had a skateboard growing up, and I just remembered the decal on it had like skeletons just like going up and down a half pipe, and I swear it said rip, but then underneath it, it said like the abbreviation for rip was actually rip in peace, because you're ripping it up on the half pipe, and I was like, whoa, this is sick. I almost want to find that, clean it up, and just put it on my wall. I've never ridden a skateboard, but holy shit, give me a skateboard from the 90s now. That's a lot of souls. I don't want to spend my money, but like, loved skating. I wish I could. Oh, I shouldn't say I wish I could skate, because I could just go try really, really hard. I just want to do it. Maybe I'll start simple. Simple. I'll buy a longboard and just use that to like go to the store or something. Back when I had knees, they're now gone. Fair. I imagine you have to put your whole body into the damn thing to get that thing moving. What should we do here? I have to remember, like, we have reliable talent, but you don't play around it. You just accept that it's there and just do something else. Because I'd rather just have the cheese. You can turn a cheese into 5 crit. Longboards are smooth? Yeah, maybe longboards are the move. Just to get me outside and like moving like that. How much is a longboard? That's a stupid question. Few $100, few hundred USD, huh? I don't know what I was expecting. But man, would it be sick. My balance would probably get really good. Get a lot of exercise. Eek. Feels a little chaotic. At least we can take down one of the bosses just using blood infection. Ah! I didn't have a dash, or at least it came in at the last second. Yeah. You have been infected. Perish. Give me something juicy, please. Coat? That's pretty good. That definitely carries me for a while. This just doesn't work with things that spin, so I would love to have that though, but it just doesn't. Pretty going lawful? Sure. So what would that do? Oh, if you do it twice, it ticks it 3 times in quick succession. That would be 15. That 3 has a little... Oh, no, that's not the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at this one. Ticks 4 times. That's 20. Gosh, if we can just find Savage Wounds. Oh my gosh. It's over. Hook me up, bro. I think we have a Toma in here. Nobody's dying. Duh. They were all healing. Also, the skeletons are bone enchanted, which seems oddly fitting and kind of in character. So, I don't know, kudos to them. Whew. Okay, well, forget this build. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. A floor 5 purple could be a legendary even. Don't look at me. Ah. Just like a cursed item appears in front of you. Appears in front of you spinning like a power-up from an N64 game. Has it been a while? I feel like however long it might have been, I feel like we gotta wait. Here, I'll give you the stats right now. Pulling up the spreadsheet. Control F. Trident. Found it? Last time was on 5/27/26. So month and five weeks. Honestly, it's pretty consistently a month and a week. Like I'm going back in time, it's like a month and a week, month and 2 weeks. But while we were talking about the cursed item, we didn't even see this in front of us. Too soon? I think it's too soon. It's probably still like, it's a pretty dank item. It's really fun, but it kind of just takes over. That might be a silly thing to say, but when you're trying to like see what you can create, once you take Trident, it doesn't even matter what your next traits are or what stats you pick up. I've had a run where I think I was all intel and had minimal strength and dex, and it just didn't matter. I was like, what is happening? So we could do this. This is gonna be kind of cool. So at ×3 our bleed. We can apply bleed through this, and when we have bleed, we have blood infection. So this ties together our whole dude. It'd be a boring run. It would be kind of. I would have to riff harder, and I'd have to learn how to have. I'd have to learn how to have normal conversations. I can't do it. We're not upping our social skills here. Save that for the office environment. Save that for the mall. Alright, back to being sick nasty. We're just wielding a cleaver. Hitting cursed. Boom. You hit everybody one time and they die. It's a death sentence if you hit by the cleaver. Yeah, I'm already RPing. We're so back. Boom. Boom. It attacks really slow. Oh. Jeez. Fighting for my damn life out here. Okay, this is what cool guys would definitely do, but this is definitely safe because you want your strength to be higher. Got you on the sideline? I'm trying out, bro. Put me in, coach. Sorry, you put the word venture and bro close together, and my brain was like, venture bros. I was like, oh shit, let's go. Oh, I should probably drink when that was at 3 out of 4 and 0. I didn't. How do you want to handle this room? You hit them once to get them bleeding, and then if you rend them, because this attack's so slow, you can weave rends. Wait, this run's already awesome. This is sick as shit. Hit him once, boom. That guy had 25 stacks before he even knew it. Sucks to suck, buddy. Boom. You have 60 stacks? How about get out of my game? Still level 1? Shh, nobody's, no. Don't look at the little pop-up I have over there on the left. Don't look here. Keep your eyes right here. Zoom in, scale, this, scale up. This, control, or shift S. Oh, we have this. This thing's bugged. Does not hit 3 times. Or else this be sick. Scale, enhance. Dang, it's like I was joking when I said it's a death sentence to get hit by this. It actually is. You hit him one time, dead. Wait, this is nasty. Wait, this is so nasty. Sure. What do you want to do here? I don't know what set you would have that would go with this correctly. Because what you really want is like Butcher's Cleaver. Or to go with Butcher's Cleaver, you want like Butcher's Aprons, you want purples. I'll take a helm, I'm just not wearing a helm. Bro, you got 50 stacks right now. You got 60 stacks. Can you walk me through what emotions you're feeling right now? Yeah, let me make these little torches bleed real quick. Oh, we're so back. Now okay, this is perfect. This is perfect because now Butcher's Apron says like, what is it? 2.5 or 5% bleed damage per strength. I like that this gives you enough carry capacity to just carry itself. Dead. 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 Also now Savage Wounds is back on the table. It's gonna be a little awkward though because we attack so slow, but you even attacking one time. Wait, is Savage Wounds? I was like talking earlier where like Savage Wounds even at like 2 attack speed is like doubling your tick. I'm like, oh, maybe not at 1. Maybe 1 I would skip it. But I think even at 1, it's 50% more tick speed at just 1 attack. Yeah, and I was in the red. Yeah, so it weighs 40. So I would have been, puts 30 on. Dude, it puts you so far up there. What the heck? 20 strength isn't. So, well, it's 2.5 per. So, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna clear my stacks. We're about to level up. So what we need now is Savage Wounds. Even at 1 attack, each auto attack would tick Blood Infection, which would be 5 more. Poison. So Savage Wounds is the big thing here. Brawler's probably fine. Do you take Rage? No. That's interesting. You could have just made any weapon do what you wanted to. Striking damage. Who's doing straight? Oh, you. Take like clockwork, I guess. It could be better later. We didn't find what we wanted to. We're just gonna live with the mistakes we made. It's okay. That's not good. I don't like it when we have a guardian. Oh, we killed him. A guardianed up shark. That ain't fun. There he is. Hit him with a little combo. A little left click into right click. Ooh. Guys perish. Please. I think Brawler would have been a tight pickup too. More power means the Ren circle's bigger. Oh. That's the dream. One room. What? Only applied to. Thought you were dead. That guy martyrdomed my ass. He died and hurt me. What was this, Junkrat? I don't know. I haven't played Overwatch since it like was first release. I'm gonna assume Junkrat's passive is the same. Give me that money. Okay, now we're like the inverse of last run. We're naked, but our shoes are covered. We have shoes to cover our dogs. Oh, we got the cowboy boots. And we got the big Stetson. Hell yeah. All right, draw. This is enchanted. I'd go out. I'm just not playing around this. It's 7% for giving up on all of this goodness, all this sweet, juicy goodness. I could probably waited for wine there. Happy? Okay, well that feels bad because it doesn't do anything. I'd rather just eat like every fish once. It's you. The electric shotgun. Perfect. An electric shotgun. I don't even know how that would work. I've told this story before, but I have to keep telling it because every time I get a stupid idea like that, I was like, man, I wish I knew Blender. I remember as a teenager, like messing around in Blender and being like, dude, I want to make like a first-person shooter, like MMO or like RPG or something. Something where you have to like equip gear. And that was back when I was like playing Diablo 2 and stuff. So I was like, oh man, I wish you could just like shoot a weird gun. And I'd make something. Well, now we have that. It's called Borderlands. Whatever. Young me was ahead of my time, but young me was also very dumb. Oh man, it would have been sick though. It just hit you one time. Oh. How would you use that? You would have to get crushing from a different source. You can't do ruthless. You can't do ruthless with close combat. Because dots don't have range to them. So you'd have to find crushing. So it's either like Titan Ring, which only works with two-handeds. I just don't think it's it. Fortunately, I think we're just getting more armor. Oh, you're so good though. I'm not too big on that. Maybe there's an angle I'm not seeing here, but I'm also hard committing to the Happy Butcher's Cleaver. Eek. I don't know why I thought that guy they would have moved straight at me. They didn't move straight. Okay, I fell apart there. I could not hang. For some reason I thought they were gonna move like straight at me, instead the sealers started just like bouncing off the wall. That ain't cool. Okay, when I throw this at multiple people... Okay, that works. So if I throw this at multiple people, if I apply the bleed from Butcher's Cleaver, Blood Infection is going off multiple times. But because Rend is one instance of bleed, I guess, Blood Infection only happens on one of the targets. That's the only thing I can think of. So you want to apply it with this and then do a spin. But then even if you spin, it's only going to do the multi-hit. Dude, these sealers just got my number. We need to escape. Cool. Yeah. 0 power. That's how I like it. Lock it in. For sure. You could level up. You're level 2 and it's floor 7, so you could maybe get your head out of your ass, but have you ever considered more soul harm? But riddle me this, what's better than 2 soul hearts? 4? That's what I thought. Okay, Fire and Blood is a bait here. I'm convinced of it because we attack so damn slow. I'm convinced that's a bait. It would take me three whole seconds to get value out of it. I'm not hitting one target over 3 seconds unless it's a boss. Or you could just take Rage and you just instantly get like clockwork value. It's a bait. Don't get baited. Or get baited, I don't care. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna just assume the sealers just like disappeared in the void. I feel like at a certain point, ooh, what do you got for me? Sure. % booze effect. It'd be 40% damage or just be invulnerable. You don't need to be invulnerable though. You're the Butcher. Butcher's already invulnerable. The Butcher's already sick as shit. Doesn't need you. Honestly, you don't really even need the mana crystal. It regens so fast. You could buy something cheap here. You can. I just want it for the extra power. Make sure we don't spend... Not necessarily spend bombs, make sure we get enough to replenish whatever we spend. Get value out of the gunpowder ring. I gotta go here and here for sure. Should be dead. Should be dead. Damn. Wait, are we sick? Kind of sick in the head. Okay, that time it applied it to both. What's going on? Just because we have high tick speed now? I don't know. I still would like Savage Wounds. I'm okay with Savage Wounds. Excuse me. Yeah, I can apply it on both of them. Perish. We keep using both. When I was like, oh man, we should probably not spend anything. Spends everything. Oops. My bad. That's on me. I did this. These are all just like good purchases though. I heard the Atoma noise. But because it's two dudes, probably fine. Because you're gonna kill them both probably at the same time. Oh, maybe it's not. Not yet. Wow. What an insane haul. What? I'd gladly use that instead. Holy. Oh my god. Apparently I did not have any trust in the fact that we took Master Puppets on like floor 2. You could have 100% damage if you'd have finished Master of Puppets. Well, now we have a guy that does as much damage as we do, so we kind of just like double our damage, right? Yeah, the dot does 2500, 2.5 times a second. That's like just this. This guy does more damage than our bleed. Sure. Yeah, I'm thinking we're alright. Show me a purple. Okay, hate you. It's gonna be really good for dealing with all these silly dudes. A little too much chaos. Nice. Purple? Nah. All late. Just for selling. Per point of chaos you have. Well, there's not that many ways to get chaos, so, oops, I guess? Do that. Should we be leveling up? Yeah. What if we get Savage Wounds, you know? You ever thought that? Oh my gosh, if that would have been Savage Wounds. You lost your friggin' marbles. Probably sells for a lot. Ain't taking an anchor, that's mental. Mental. Dude, that's just not working. I think leveling up might be a little bit more important than whatever the heck I'm trying to do right now. Yeah. So I think there's actually a cool thing we could have done. If we would have taken that trait that says your slashing damage applies poison, I think it says you and your companions, but I don't remember if that part's true. Because then this guy could apply poison, and then if you had Savage Wounds also applies to your companions. So this guy would be applying insane amounts of blood infection. He takes 2.5 times a second. Oh man. Show me. That ain't it, Chief. This is cool though. Damage from your skill gets vulnerability. Yeah. And then it's doubled. Yeah. I'm already casting it all the time. Wait, we're butchered out of our mind right now. Hell yeah. I shouldn't have went this way. There's a chance we can't get into the tavern. Okay. There's a chance. Hopefully we don't get screwed here. I'd cry. I'd weep. I don't think it's gonna have a bomb in it. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm home. I'm here to butcher. Oh my god. Man, what game should I get? What sort of genres are you into? I feel like the genres I'm into are just like not as approachable. Because I like games like Factorio. I like long drawn out simulators. I like... I don't know. I like replaying the same game 1,000,000 times in a row. I'm not very good at giving gaming advice. I could tell you what my most played games are on Steam, and hopefully you can get something from that. Factorio's sick? Hell yeah, it is. I freaking love Factorio. My friend and I are currently playing through it. We told ourselves many years ago, like, hey, we're gonna beat Factorio at, like, as a team one day. And he finally has some free time, so once a week we play like 2 to 3 hours of Factorio, and we've just been slowly getting through it, and I'm having a blast. I will say on the weekends I do go back and I'm like, I'm gonna scale up everything we just did. It's like Fulgora definitely has like a little bit of the stuff done. Let's scale up the salvage operation by like ×3 and put logic behind everything. What were we doing in here first? I know I was gonna check my Steam. I just don't know how to check that. You go home? Tiny Rogue, okay, in order of most playtime, Tiny Rogues, Factorio, Oxygen not included, so 2 like sims where you build something up. They are billions. That's surprising, that's at number 4. What the hell? Did I play that much They Are Billions? I guess. It's a single player survival RTS. Do you do logistics at work? Kind of. Not, I just like fix stuff. I fix stuff and create new things. So not really, but I have to know everyone's workflow. I have to understand how everyone works. So maybe that's why my brain's just like, dude, you could just make stuff better. Because like, that's all I do. I spend my whole day just making stuff better. I was like, how can we make things more efficiently? That's what I do. Wait, everything makes sense now. Shit. Dude, just buy it. Dude, just buy some sake. F this. Ugh. Oh, we have a beer over there, though. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, going back. So it's Tiny Rogues, Factorio, Oxygen not included, They Are Billions, Stardew Valley, it's gangster. Don't Starve Together, Monster Hunter Wilds, Terraria, Don't Starve, 9 Kings. I think that's a good sleeper pick. Hollow Knight Silksong, Celeste, Stronghold Crusader HD. Let's go, dude. Well, I will say Stronghold Crusader definition version is like 5 down from that too. But if you combine the two, it's really high up there. And then Vampire Survivors, Wargroove, Sea of Stars. It's definitely tricky. I think I'm also just a sucker for, because like that game kicked my ass, but I was like, you can just keep throwing your face at it and you just like slowly adjust your hands each time. I was like, this is kind of relaxing. This just like reminds me of playing like competitive games. You just like improve at something slowly, or it feels like speedrunning. It's good mental. I don't want to spend any more money. Let's just leave. It made me rage quit. That's fair. Because like you're gonna die. Like some of those levels, you're like, yeah, you're gonna die 1,000 times. And you just like learn to be like, I gotta relax. I guess if you just want to beat the game, they do have options for like giving you more dashes and stuff and like a little more flexibility and accessibility. Because the game is just meant to be fun. So if it's not fun, you can change it up. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out. Yeah, going back though, I have a soft spot for single player survival RTSs. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I played a ton of StarCraft as a kid. Played a ton of StarCraft as a teenager, played a ton of StarCraft in college. And now I'm like, I don't want to compete, but I want to play an RTS. So single player survival RTS is the next best thing. You got From Glory to Goo, you have They Are Billions. You have what, Here Comes a Swarm? That one was alright. I enjoyed it, but it didn't stick with me. That's really good. This just bumps this up even further. Because we almost want this not to go off. When we get purples, we want purples. We just want purples. Oh. That will let you give up your offhand for a Rainbow Charm. That's an angle. That's an angle for sure. This is good. It's just our companion is... I literally just have this companion because it gives me echo. Not because it does good damage too. It does a lot of damage. I don't know if I have any other like really good sleepers on my Steam list. Checking. Yeah, that's kind of it. Everything else past that is like 10 hours or something. Like I played it a little bit and I was like, this is good. I only have 2 games above 300. It's Tiny Rogues and Factorio. So there's also a lot of discrepancy and... yeah. I guess a gap would be a better term. Definitely a big gap between some of the games. Factorio is probably even higher. I played that game when it was not even on Steam yet. Like you had to buy it through their website, which I kind of regret. Back then, I should have paid the extra little bit of money because then it adds you to like their list of when someone makes a research lab in game or a train stop, your name could have been chosen as like a default or been like as a early adopter or whatever. Oh man, I wish my name would have popped up. I'm a fool. Young me was a fool. Sub 30-year-old me was a fool. A liar. Did I just not even equip this? Oh, I'm only gonna equip it if I find what I need to. Do you got any sauce for me? That's sauce. For 40? That's 4% crit. That's fine. I don't give a damn. Hell yeah. I don't want to roll this. Like, I'm not going to open this. I'm not even going to upgrade. I'm just going this way for the love of the game. I could really go for that butcher's apron right about now with my 50 strength. I don't want poison duration. Even though it would let you have more stacks, I'd rather have power. We're trying to, because if we get savage wounds, we're gonna make all that damage happen so fast. You can just like burst out that 100 stacks versus being like, oh, instead of 100, I can go to 120 stacks. It's like, no, I'd rather just do the 100 stack really hard. This levels this up. Yeah, you want savage wounds. Dude, where's my savage wounds? All right, the trick here, we're gonna pick the worst thing. Because what's our emotion? Rage? You could double your rate. Double the rage. Okay. Because you get one extra mishap, so it goes to 100%. Goes to 80. You get 40 more tick speed. Wait, genius. Ooh. Ooh, you got some stuff? Let me see what we're see what we're up against. Top-down roguelite bullet hell? What the hell? That looks cool. I like the graphics. Gun touchables. Unique graphics too. I don't really want either of these. I want to keep my hearts where they are. Fine. Purple. 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 Alright, give me hearts, just so I can burn them. I wish to torch a heart. Oh no. Oh no, dude, you got a lot of bleed there. You got a lot of bleed and you got a lot of poison. Another thing we could have gotten that would have been nice could be corrosive magic. It makes your dots hit harder. Burn. No. If I pick this up, will the game think I really, really, really want savage wounds because I have another dot? Because if so, I'll do it. Okay. I think Torch is better than Ichor Torch. One does radiant damage, one gives you a dot that just keeps scaling into the stratosphere. Oh, albeit we got it 51 out of 50, so we actually did max it out on strength. Everything else was pretty good. But Ichor Torch just gives you radiant damage. Ain't too keen on that. Nice. I needed that guy to pairs because I didn't want to dash. Tick speed? Sure, I guess. No, I need to hit that guy. Dude, these idiots move around too much. This is bad. Yeah, for you guys. I'll say it's bad because the black hole is making it so I can't get to the top of the screen where the guys I need to fight who are throwing things from the other side, like, they're sniping me with it. Oh, eesh. No bueno. Well, I don't have charm, but thank you. dude. 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 Okay, put it on. Oh gosh. Just have to find ways to lose hearts. I don't know why I'm taking that. I thought I'd get my dashes back. I don't know why. I could literally... my vision is pretty much in this cone. I don't see anything else. So, my bad. Oh. We got hit on this floor, that sucks. Damn. A little late, but... Butcher's Apron is still gonna do turbo dam. Perish. I'm sure we have all our mana going in this next phase. Defiance is but a brief spark of light in an endless sea of darkness. Dude, shut up, Gary. I'm feeling pretty good today. Dude, Gary just doesn't get me. Okay, well now I wish I had mana crystals. Maybe I should have waited for them all to spawn and then I would start spinning and it would replenish my mana just as fast as I was using it because I'd be killing enemies. Dude, you gotta hook me up, man. I hate it here. It sucks. Well, at least we have the tick speed to make this go off more often. Oh, if we would have got hit on that floor, man. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a foolish, foolish fool. Buy another heart. In case we somehow lose 3. Think how tight that'd be if we found a way to lose 3 hearts. That's tempting. That's so... We're not even max level. That's mean. So I'm trying not to kill this guy. But I realize if I don't, he's just gonna perpetually put that insta-kill curse on me. Just infested with all those dudes suck. I was gonna, like, we're destroying enough enemies here, you can just like mash rend in between each auto. Savage rules, savage rules, savage rules. I guess it's raise morale. This would be cool if we had savage wounds, but we don't. Keep the block on for now. Oh, it lost the block from here, though. You could just instantly replace those. Stop. Okay, what's our crit up to? 61? Pretty nice. Pretty good. Respectable. should have maybe not. Oh, there's one. Maybe you shouldn't have spent all of my souls on this. Ah, you shouldn't have done. They should have been in the middle. Happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday to you too. Dude, we're out here crushing it. As can be told. As we're doing infinite damage. The Giga Butcher build. Oh, Savage Wound build, question mark? A little late, but Savage Wound here would hit the spot. None of those books have a red little... They're both Intel. Or Intel... Yeah. Damn. Mean. Okay, cool guy stuff to do here, though, is to roll raise morale, because we keep them off. Please. Savage. Okay, that gives you fire, but without Savage Wounds, I don't really care. Razor's Edge. That's awesome if we had Savage Wounds. Bro. I'm gonna freak out. Freaking out as we speak. Arcane Familiar. That's alright, it gives you 10% crit because of Magitech Lantern. I'm not opposed to having 71% crit chance. Seems kind of nice. I don't give anything up here. You still have your block. Keep your block. You want to keep this as going as long as possible. Keeping the big Stetson on? Psh, hell yeah, you are. Are you kidding me? The big Stetson stays on. Alright, gotta get in there and get this. This guy always teleports on the top of my head if I'm not in a corner. I'm not actively running. Okay, I think our damage is like, it's alright. Instantly gets 75 stacks of poison. So far, so good. See 150. Nice. Pretty good. Didn't even need Savage Wounds, but man, would it have hit the spot? It would have gave you 2 extra ticks per second on a boss. We did have a lot of tick speed, but we also put literally everything into this. What is the empty red heart with a line through it? It counts as... So it acts like one of these hearts that's empty for like traits and stuff like that, but with a line through it just means you can never fill it. You always have one empty fake heart. For something like this, where it says gain 1 missing heart, gain 25% effective emotions per missing heart. So it just means baseline, I'm always gonna get 25% because we always have one fake heart. Fake unfillable heart. It's probably just, it's rare, it's on like 1 or 2 things in the game. 1 maybe? No, I think there's a companion that does it. And this trait, it's probably just on this trait, so if you take it, you at least get something out of it. If all, like, imagine if all your hearts were filled. You at least get 25%. So, kind of cool. Yeah, just 1 fake heart. What was it up to at the end? I guess I can just look with 5. So we had, it made our rage not 1%, but 2.25. A little over double rage, which then fed back into like clockwork, getting more tick speed per attack speed. Freaking awesome. Awesome. I love it.